where we are anticipating a full house of fans who give a hoot. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of AAC squads. As we'll see, the Kentucky Wildcats taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Drop.
Kentucky ready to go. Toby Clever to start this game. On the run from inside zone 5. This guy is so dangerous. He's excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. So the Rice Owls offense takes the field. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense, and the offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Carter. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Owls getting set on 1st and 10. He looks that one in nicely.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a win.
Fires on the move. He's got it and still on his feet. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. Inside the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Kentucky! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
Dude, you're just thinking hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no! You turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Give to the running back. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wide out in motion. Out of the gun, the give to the back.
Sorry.
Who answered this time?
I'm streaming right now, that's why. Here, you know what? I'll put you right next to me. Sorry. You can stand right here while I play my game, okay? It's my league games, that's why. If I can make you stand upright. There.
Try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. 3rd and short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Line gets set, 1st down. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Oh, he's got a
Touchdown already?
He's
Jeez.
loose. He's at the 10.
Yeah, I got pick
Slippery
6,
slide,
big ass
find
rushing
his way and ran
touchdown.
away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown,
This game is
Wildcats.
boring already.
And to have a
14-0.
rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team gets to return it on the ground. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big...
Oh my God.
And down the gut of the field.
Touchdown.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Kentucky. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, few rivalries west of the Mississippi.
I'm already winning 21-0.
Utah, BYU and Utah, and it's
I'm barely
just
doing
not
anything.
BYU was able to come away with the victory, but it
How
was
you're
not the
reading.
type of dominant win we've seen from the Cougars over the years. A win, yes, but
Oh, you're
this
gonna
one
love it.
lacked style points. A lot to go through in the
We're
film
gonna talk
session this
about
week
that,
for
that's
both
why.
teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country.
You're
It
going
sounds
to
like they had a
topic
good one there.
about the things that
You know,
you
it's a
let
nice
go.
throw by the QB there. When you're throwing the running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's
Sorry
kind of
for
been
coming.
a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense is
I
still
made you
in
popular.
identity mode.
And as an offense, having success on a run play
Aren't you
like
enjoying
that
the,
early in the game just
popularity?
opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
They'll run the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his
Got
guy
some
so he
action
can go get the first down.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Snap it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a statement by the defense. Offense is trying to get physical. They're running power. They're pulling the backside guard, and you blow the play up in the backfield for a loss.
He'll do it himself. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you run the counter play, you're really hoping to bust that thing inside. You want to fake one direction, pull a guy, kick him out. But you can tell, great job by the defense making that thing bow. Go a little bit outside. Now, guess what? All the Cowboys come. Everybody can run to the football. Everybody gets into play. Nice job by the defense.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
Hey, third down and short, you know the quarterback absolutely is going to be a part of the run game. The defense was
What?
You wonder why you got punched.
up, made the tackle, stick that fist in the air, fourth down coming.
They get punched for saying that.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Looking for space, it's Patterson. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Santos. Fires to the middle.
Oh, God. How many touch that now?
Tight ends are supposed to be the quarterback's security blanket, especially down here in the red zone. And that time, he just dropped it.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats. The 18 unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 28-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score Kentucky 28, Rice 0.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up having to punt last time.
And I think on this next drive, David, you can go back to some of the stuff that worked that last drive, too. Find the things that you had success with. You just got to be able to build on it a little bit.
Yeah, and just break that extra tackle, you know, make that extra play, make the guy miss, put a drive together so you can finish with some points.
Quickly complete.
Boom.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Rice rushes to the line.
Brings up 3rd
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Yeah.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an
Why are you
interception.
throwing? Why?
Even with
He's thrown,
minimal gain
thrown
on the return, they
4
are working with a
interceptions.
short field from the 36.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Santos. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room.
God damn it, I knew it.
Snag by the
Why do I
defense.
even throw it?
He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown,
Yeah, we're
Rice.
gonna have a
A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this.
Try.
I'll show you, I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
A little over half a minute to play before halftime as they take over 1st and 10. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. One more snap coming before halftime. Going up top on 1st down. Can't
Boom,
find
baby.
the receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, the end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Houston. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking,
Relentless?
refusing to
They
give an
love
inch.
sport
This is the kind of
touchdowns.
slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Going to the run to start this second half. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Santos. Forced out of the pocket. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He'll fire to his right.
Oh,
And
you
he
idiot.
dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time.
You were
to think
wide
about it.
open.
The D thinking
You
brings
dropped
some
that.
heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Using his feet to buy time. That
Yeah.
pass not close.
Idiot.
He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got his man. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Carter. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And most importantly, they got the first. They've been getting pushed around up front this game and haven't created a lot of lanes to run the football, but you needed it. You needed that first down. You needed to get the sticks moving. You need to run some clock, so good job by the offense finding a little bit of space to get the first down.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys
you
that
drop
have been
it
working
again,
for you
but
earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the...
He wants to go deep.
Here we go. Now you touch it.
And it's a big play down the right side.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Starts to scramble to the left. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the beatdown has ensued. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone.
So who are the other
this
people that
quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism.
I like that tattoo.
It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
My
I
favorite.
think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
On 3rd down, going up top. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. He's going to get loose. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield.
Wow, what a great
Gets out.
catch. What a catch.
To the tight end.
Big game, but they've got it first and goal.
There's a great example of the offensive coordinator and quarterback being on the exact same page. The coordinator's anticipating man coverage. The quarterback recognizes it.
Touchdown, Wildcats! And the stomping has commenced.
Touchdown, Kentucky.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being
How
on
do you
the
get
same
ankle
page,
broken,
and then
man?
having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Offense working from the pistol. The give to the back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give from the gun. Runs through the tackle. Danced his way through traffic. Pickup of 4 to the 19. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. They want to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is
They're really
set
gonna
for
go
a
for it?
massive fourth-quarter comeback.
Why are you going
No
for it?
sign of
Why are
the
you
punt
going for
team
it?
as they will go for it and try to move those chains.
Just
He's
stop.
not going to
Just
get
stop.
there. Stop short on 4th down.
Idiot.
And how about the defense coming up big?
No, I don't want-
4th and
no.
short.
What?
You know they're going to run the
Okay,
football.
yeah.
Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Dances away,
And you're like,
and he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Know the situation,
running
know
back
the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
holy,
Yeah,
you're
third
killing me,
short, they
man.
choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here.
You know what? No, I can't do this anymore. You're done. You are getting benched. No, I'm putting my freshman in because you're ass. Slide to 86. Control.
Carry is the running back.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Back to throw, it's Santos. Moves around to clear up the vision. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the punishment has been extended. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he makes the extra point.
49, Rice, 7.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page. And they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking to move it through the air. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah.
And he throws another interception. Got some room to run. Inside the 10. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The Wildcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's touchdown Wildcats. And the route is on. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. UCLA looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that can chase trophies, and they might just add some more hardware for this year's effort. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered and pick up the 1st. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. And it's picked off.
God, they're just picking off these guys like one by
As a
one.
defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down.
Fumble that? I think I fumbled that and I just didn't realize it. Oh, I guess I did.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown,
Border
Kentucky.
control, touchdown.
And the pummeling has started.
I have a guy on my team named Border Control.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's O'Neal. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Gets away from one. He's got space. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but
That's
it is
right,
a
just my backup.
fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stops at the 18. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. Oh, he's looking to throw. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. They reached into the bag of tricks on third down, and it did not work. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They're trying to get to it. Intercepted. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. Using the quick game. Got a lot of running room. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Feeling some heat. Get it out on the screen. Oh, there's the ball. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
What a play by the defense. With their backs against the wall in a goal line type situation, they're able to force a fumble and jump on it. That is how you change momentum in a game.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. Well, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Kentucky going quickly. Dropping back, it's Santos. Buying some time. Trying to make magic with his feet. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He's going to pass. A shot for the end zone.
Oh my gosh, I actually caught that? Oh my god.
And the beatdown has ensued.
Yeah, just stand there.
You knew this
Just
one was
stand there,
over
man.
already, but how about an exclamation
Got that
point to go
W.
with it? Another score for this offense. They've had
70
themselves
to
a great
14.
day, and the stats just continue
What?
to
You didn't let me
pop.
kick the field goal. I got
Not really
69.
playing their
What the hell is
best
this?
Earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Win the pass.